Hello, and welcome back to 15th level of A Journey to Rooted Hold. Something that I forgot to do last time is to check the going back up the stairs text. There are several ways to keep moving forward. For better or for worse, this isn't one of them. Beethro Budkin, Smite Master. Beethro does not approve of me going back up the stairs. Okay. Now that we got that critically important bit of world building and lore done with, let's advance onward into the decoy level. I remember this being a fairly difficult level, and I think I've only ever actually played this once before. Because unlike King Dugan's Dungeon, which I replayed way more times than I really should have, for whatever reason, I don't think I've never replayed this hold. Not up to this point. So, problem. Roaches are here, we need them to get around the corner. How are we going to do that? Well, you know how decoy attraction works, it's not hard. Basically, as I said in the previous room, the decoy has a range of 5x5 around it. Roaches within that area, so these roaches here are currently attracted to Beethro, as are these. But as they get within this area, they then become attracted to the decoy until they are within 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can see here, this one moved there on the previous turn, but it will move here on the next turn as it sees Beethro. Yep, so within 5 hexes, within 5 squares of the decoy, they see the decoy unless Beethro is also within 5 squares of the monster, in which case they prioritize Beethro. Alright, no problem. Here, I guess this one is to delay because I don't think you can get through this fast enough. If you could get through this fast enough, there would probably be a challenge scroll saying to only use 1 decoy potion in this room. So I'm going to assume that that is correct, and we'll just put this down here somewhere. Orientation won't matter that much. Whoops, this would have been a lot safer if I was starting from down here, but for some reason I wanted to try to be fast, only I've kind of failed at it. You can stab decoys, by the way, like I just did there. Alright, fairly straightforward introduction to decoy management. Management. Sure, just throw out a random word. Decoy usage. There we go. Okay, here's another one. I must, well, for one thing, this is just going to kill me. Yeah. Decoy does stab the turn that it's placed, so I could use it to blow up a distant bomb, or, like, for instance, I could kill a roach with it. But I'm going to set myself up with a wall. Oh wait, there are roaches in here. And here I was thinking, oh, I'll be really fast and clear the room quickly. Nope. That's what the Mimic's for. Mimic kills these roaches on a separate pass. Okay, fine. In that case, we don't need to kill the roaches at all. Let's just go up this way. This room, okay. This room... Oh, why do I have memories of this particular room? I didn't do a challenge on this the very first time I played it, did I? I'm pretty sure I used the decoys the first time I played this. Maybe it was when I was watching either... It would have been Alex or Pearls doing their LPs of this game. I saw this room and then wondered if it was possible to do this room without decoy potions. It is. It is possible. Challenge, don't place any decoys. Okay, well, there we go. So I have already done this challenge before. It's a fun one. We're going to be locked in here. And that means like the problem we're going to have here is that the golems are obviously going to clutter things up. We need to get through here without that happening. So let's see. Right, so these send me to these chambers. I think I used those chambers in my solution without grabbing the potions, just to shake these guys around at the very end of the room. But for now... Okay, well, in that case, if that's the way I'm doing it... Let's get here, because then we can start a little bit lower before they start moving. How far down can I get? Only that far. Okay, hold on. No, I can get further than that. I was being dumb. Because I can go there, and then I can do that. And that prevents them from getting caught on things. So now, how do I want to do this? I want to kill 1, 2, 3... I think I want to kill as many as I can here before we start dragging them up to this level. So let's just go down. Okay, well... There's no way to use this space, I don't think. We'll do that. Because... Hold on. No, I could if I used this tunnel to pull them down. I think that might be a little bit more than is really necessary. But we'll see. I'll keep that in mind if I end up running out of space. Right, I can't actually... Okay, this is a problem. Because now I have to actually... Is that where I wanted it? Probably not. Because if I kill it here, then I'm sealing myself in there. Which means I could kill them down on this side still, potentially. And we'll just do the same thing that we did on the other part. Maybe that'll work. Oh yeah, because I just have 3 more to kill here, and then... Well, we're not quite done yet. We still have more to take out if we can. Do that. Oh. There we go. That's an interesting problem to have. Well, that's not good. Still get you out, but... Okay. Yeah, we're not even half done yet. Is this more than I want coming up here? It might be. Oh. Yeah, it looks like we're killing about 4 in each of these little alcoves, no matter how I do it, because I can try another pattern here. But this is also just going to be 4... no, this is going to be better, actually, because I can get 5 this way. Hmm. No. Well. Get them up as high as we can. I might not have wanted to do all this just yet, because... Oh no, I can still get you in. That's fine. Get our 1 extra kill that way. In the tunnels. We could kill one up here, but I'd really rather not. Okay, we have a problem. But if I had done this better... Well, I mean, I could do that. That would be fine. I can still get through all of these. And then here I should have more than enough space once I'm down here. The Honest Smite Master. This is just a cool little golem packing puzzle. In we go. Highly inefficient, of course. Challenge. Don't use the decoy and reach the western exit. Interesting place for a challenge scroll. Wait a minute. You can't place decoys on the scroll. So that means that there were no demos on CaravelNet of anybody placing a decoy on this exact position? That's how I'm interpreting that. Unless they didn't care about that kind of thing when they were placing challenge scrolls in the remade versions of the hold, but I'm pretty sure that's what that means. If, yeah, any of the people who know more about the design process behind the 5.0 updates can actually clarify that for me, I'd be really curious to know. If that was ever an issue, where you... Because I know, like, obviously, for example, in rooms that have serpents, which can't move on scrolls, or anything that, you know, breaks the pathfinding, like brain pathfinding on scrolls, you can't put those, like King Duke's Dungeon had all the levels with the brains and the serpents. The challenge scrolls were on the previous rooms to avoid affecting brain movement. And I would think that that would also be applied for demos in general. But anyway, we just have to remember the challenge for this room, which I guess we do... Oh, that's odd. Oh, that just goes to here. Okay. Right, so we're doing all of this with a mimic out here. We just have to remember that once we get in here, the challenge is to not use the decoy and get out this way. And that's a lot of wubbas. Okay. Oh, that's fine. So what's going to happen here? If the... This is a puzzle about let's see, I have to allow tar growth. Well, no, I could place a decoy here. That would be one way around that. then I don't have to worry about this part of the puzzle at all. But the question is, do I have enough decoys for that? So what's the potential issue here? Tar grows. Like, once we hit this, you're going to be the issue, aren't you? We must hit this in order to kill these roaches in here. We must have already extracted these roaches from these places using decoys. Once we've done that, we can just get in here with the mimic, so stabbing this is probably not actually necessary. Unless I think I can place all of these and kill the tar mother before turn 30, which is kind of what I was going for with this, but I've kind of also decided that might not be a good idea anymore. Okay, so we're just going to let this grow, and then we're going to stab it eventually with the mimic. So what we have to do... well, I guess it's just experiment, right? We do stuff like this, and what happens? Then I have to... well, that was terrible. That gets one of you out. Okay, you're both out, that's fine. If I do this, are you gonna... yeah, that's kind of what I thought. Okay, well... an easier way to deal with that would be to do that. Because any tar that spawns here will not go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, this is too wide. So anything spawning here will never be able to see Beethro, they'll just be attracted to this, so they'll never go behind the door. So that's fine. I don't know if I need 2 decoys for this part, it seems a bit sketchy. Here... I mean, I could do that. And then prevent tar growth behind the door. Am I going to have any trouble with other stuff growing? Or is this just fine? Let's see, this didn't grow at all because I'd already closed the door. This is fine, this is fine, this is fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I do have to make sure not to draw either of those further down. But I think this is a fairly nice and clean solution to this puzzle. Alright, that's been dealt with. And now it's just, oops, now it's just a standard mimic problem. Oh. Yeah, just a mimic leverage puzzle. I was going to leave that guy around in case I needed it for leverage, but it turns out I do not. Okay, so do not stab that decoy. It's fine, it's on a diagonal, I can just do that. And this one... I guess I'll just do that. I do have to stab it because of how I left my sword. That's fine. I'm pretty happy with how that one turned out. Oh, 60th place tie. Never mind. Regardless, I think that I had a pretty elegant solution down here. Yeah, I think that was a pretty nice solution overall. And I can't even get back through this door to double check what the scroll said. But that's fine. Kill everything and get out without using the potion. Sure. Almost got trapped. There are roach queens. So as we saw on the first level, it contained wubbas. Oh yeah, and then don't just leave through the north. I see. Hugging the walls is a good way to get the wubbas out of your hair. Now, as it stands, we're actually going to have to go back and forth in there quite a few times to get... Oh, I see. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. Well... This is terrible what I've done here. Yeah, I think I'm actually stuck. Okay. Right, so I could have used these golems in a way, like I can kind of get them stuck a little bit like that. But I'm not going to worry about that too much. Maybe I should be. Okay, I can kind of shuffle them down this way. Yeah. Until that happens. Well, that's gonna just trap me if I go in there, so that actually didn't work. Okay, well... Yeah, let's shuffle you guys in a little bit more. Okay, well... This time I got a lot more of them hooked on the edge, but... It's still gonna cause me trouble. And the problem is... I have to... raise those to get these out, and I'm gonna have to do this one more time. With 5 in there, I think I can get past, because there's gonna be these 5 here still. I think I can get past those using just the corridor. So let's just try this one more time. Sure. Always looks kind of funny just having a row of wubbas like that. Can I get past 5? 3 is actually the maximum, isn't it? Because if I have 1, 2, 3, step here with my sword that way. Okay, well... There we go, that'll get it down to 2. One more circuit. I don't know if doing this actually helps. Probably does a little bit, because I'm less likely to get cornered on this side. Okay, now I should just be able to make a break for it. Yep. Wub is all around. Alright, kind of a weird challenge, but I guess if you're gonna have a challenge based around Webbas, that's how you do it. This room, does it matter? There's not any timer or anything, because these roaches aren't gonna move. This is on a broken wall, it looks like. That's probably just so that I can't place the mimic or the... Actually, it's probably actually so that I can't just put the decoy on it. And once we clear out this room, we have access through the green doors, so we never have to do this puzzle again. Nice. Because otherwise, this would be a multi-backtrack room. Well, for optimizers, probably just cried as I changed my orientation to this. But this is how we're doing it. And immediately, I am filled with regret. Okay, well, let's see. We're gonna light this, and then we have to get to here. Okay, I guess we can show off that you can blow up potions with bombs. Well, alternatively, we could just do this and have it fall into the pit. But I'd rather... And the fact that that's in the bomb radius also means I have to. Alright, so what are we actually going to do here? We have a bomb maze. Oh, okay, never mind. Like that, okay. So what's going to happen here is I'm going to light the fuse. The bombs are all going to go off. I have to get to the checkpoint in time. Yes, we want to do it this way because then we can turn it up like that. Okay, that felt pretty efficient. Yep. That kills all the roaches in here. Gives me 51 roaches, apparently. Okay. How do I do this? I use this for leverage in the entrance. Okay. Let's just maneuver a little bit more like that. And through we go. Is that a challenge scroll? If it is, it better not be for this room. I don't think it would be for this room, because I remember this room being really hard. Right, what's the deal with this one? So we have a Mud Mother. Familiar with how those work now. He's going to be spawning babies. Roaches also going to be spawning babies everywhere. If anything gets behind this at any point, we cannot clear the room. Well, technically, if only a couple of roaches get behind this, we could kill them with decoys, but this is going to be more than a couple of things. Alright, so how... You're going to be a problem, because... You're going to come straight up this way. You two are close enough together that I can probably just stick like one decoy here, and it would attract the roaches from both of you. So let's... Oh. We do that. You might not have had enough time to stab that one. Yeah, because you're a problem too. Okay, that means that we need something like this. Or maybe over here. That gives us the ability to maneuver through it later by putting its sword over top of the post. So let's do that, I guess. And then we have to make sure... Oh, I was hoping to stab this queen, honestly, but I forgot about the mud babies. So now we have our third and final decoy, it looks like. Do we need it for any of this? I'm pretty sure we can just brute force our way through this whole sequence. So the purpose of this decoy is to... We can't stab that. Maybe kill this queen? Help out with coverage around here, because eventually this will overflow. If we're fast enough, it shouldn't be an issue, though. That's what I meant in the last part about when I was in here and I was talking about just put a single decoy potion in a room and you make the player's problem space just increase so much. I was about to say exponentially, and I was like, I don't know if that's literally true, but figuratively, exponentially increases your problem space. So I don't know where I should put this for optimal utility. This is keeping the mud babies off my back for now. There is a gap here, so if this mud grows up into this area, well, any babies that come through here would get snagged by one of these two decoys as long as I'm not in these, like, 3 rows while they're walking through. I think I actually don't need this potion. I'm gonna regret this. Yeah, okay, so the problem I'm having here is that yeah, I was too close to you. Okay. Come on. Oh, that's gonna cause us problems as well. Okay, let's just wait back here. Okay, there we go. On the off chance that this scroll says only use 2 potions. Again, I'm hoping that it's a challenge for this room. Oh. Never mind, I see exactly where this goes. Oh. If I step south of here... Okay. Where was it? Here? Okay, they were all attracted to that. That was close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I should be fine. Okay. Well, I'm glad I saw that. We're going too much further. So with these decoys positioned like this, am I going to have a time limit? Oops, click here. I guess... Well, no, because theoretically, this will fill up with roaches here, and then any roach spawned here will just follow me along this path, so that's fine. Is this going to be an issue coming in here? No, because by the time I'm within 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 1, 2, 3... Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These 3 roaches will see me when I'm coming in. But they might just get stuck here. As long as I stand here and swing like mad to clear all this out, eventually I can kill the stuff on these arrows because they won't go any further. So that's fine. So there's no time limit there. How about the Mud Mother? She's going to expand and create a bunch of mud and another baby, which is going to come up here. Eventually, I think this will all fill with mud. Maybe even coming out here. And mud babies here will... Let's see, a mud baby created here, what would it do? It could be a potential issue eventually, but that's... We're talking like 120 turns into the future, which hopefully we'll be through most of this by then. Oh. How did that happen? One, two, three, four, 5. Okay, that's scary. I almost just screwed that up. It's okay, as long as I approach this roach from the north, we'll be fine. Here, will this ever overflow? Eventually, you'll have a wall of roaches here, and you'll just be kind of stuck into this area, so I think you're fine. Okay. Yeah, that's... It doesn't make me feel great. Okay, this one is going to be a huge pain to get to, because I'm going to have to clean out... Said I was going to have to clean out a whole bunch of roaches. I lied. Decoy is doing good work for me. This is a lot easier than I remember. Okay, we're just going to take that out. Okay. Yeah, you're already getting into here. Wait, are you not creating mud here? You must have just created that, so next cycle you'll create up here. And then I have to be careful about you. But I mean, there's a lot of space in here still. And if I really have to, like I can drag it all the way up here and then it'll bounce and then pull up this way. So there's like a ton of space here that's never going to be filled with anything. That can all be mud babies, if it comes down to that. Nope. Okay, those mud babies are going where I want them to. And from up here, I am high enough north now that the next mud baby will... I really don't want to be taking much longer than this. Okay, well... I have to do this one at a time. That mud's making me nervous. Guess not really any point in clearing those in that spot. Okay, let's not come in here. Where's that last checkpoint? It was quite a ways away. That's fine. I know what I'm doing. I can get there quickly. Oh, I see what they're doing. Okay, well, now that I'm inside this area, there's no risk of anything actually escaping. But I have to cut basically all of this mud now. Don't need you anymore. Okay, there we go. Mud Mother has been dealt with. That's the hardest part of this room. Is done. Now I just come up here. Kill a bunch of roach queens. It's still a long room. And we're done. No, good room, but definitely I'm sure I struggled with this a lot more the first time through, and it's definitely a difficulty spike and a stumbling block for a lot of players, I would imagine. And now to see what that scroll says, and hopefully it's not a challenge scroll for the room I just did, because that would be very mean. In the next room, okay. Challenge, 1 south, 4 east. Don't use the decoy potion. You know, it's kind of funny. It's like, oh, here's a new element that we're going to teach you on this level, and then the challenges are so many of them are just like, you know what, actually, you don't need to use this element. I guess that just means the rooms were lenient. Okay, do not use the decoy potion. Right, this one, I remember. This is kind of a funny trick.
Says there's some trouble heading down to the Empire. This cunning delver, Beethro Budkin. Say no more. I'm on it.
Say no more. That's how you take a good message. This is going to be a failure state, but I just kind of want to show something here, because this is kind of a funny trick. Oops. I do this slowly because they're Wraith Wings, and I might actually be dead here. Yeah, I am. Okay, well, anyway, it kind of shows what's going on here. There's a little tile here, and it seems like, oh, that's an obvious place. Just place a decoy here. But nope, if you do that, you can never actually get these Wraith Wings. They're permanently out of reach. So that's kind of a funny trick with this room. However...
A slayer is calling for help. Says Says there's some trouble heading down to the Empire. This cunning delver, Beethro Budkin. Say no more. I'm on it.
Fighting a huge horde of Wraithwings like this is... Yeah, I'm dead. I am almost certainly dead here. Okay. Well...
A slayer is calling.
Oh, can I just stand here?
Heading down to the Empire. This cunning
There's nothing north of me.
Say no more.
Okay, I mean, it's not the most efficient way of dealing with it, but... Okay, well, that, never mind. Heroes are like, oh, large swarm of Wraithwings, this is gonna be tricky. Nope. Turns out it's just an observational puzzle. Okay, well, let's get you guys lined up. Abstinence. Don't drink and smite, kids. And we're back here, but we're on the other side of the Force Arrows, and we've already completed this room, so I guess that means I actually did this in the right order. I just kind of arbitrarily went north instead of south. If I had done it the other way around, I would have gone through here. Well, no, I would have just gone through this way. I would have been forced through this way at the end. Solve this room, then go north, then come back through here, escape this way, and then I guess it would just be a, frankly, minimal amount of walking. Okay, so it wasn't that big a deal. Just saved myself a few steps. Alright. Got to the stairs. We never got exit level, though. Well, I mean, obviously not. This is a red room. So... we have a problem here. There are two evil eyes that we cannot get to. This is just, I guess, a demonstration. You have so few tools. Like, you have just enough tools that you can't just stab the last remaining eye with the decoy. So it forces you to try this, basically. Is this the first time we've had evil eyes in a decoy room? I think it is. So this is just showing you that, oh hey, decoys will wake up eyes even from a distance of outside of the decoy's sight range, which is actually really weird now that I think about it. This is just one of those DROD mechanics I just kind of take for granted. I'm just so used to it. But you can have... I can't really demonstrate this here, but you can have an eye. Let's say there's an eye here. It sees this, it wakes up, and on the same turn moves towards Beethro. On the turn that it wakes up, it is possible. Anyway, do I want to optimize this? Well, put it in the right spot for one thing, and... Okay, well, this is clearly the wrong orientation. I'm not gonna super hardcore optimize here, but... something... like that, and then I guess going this way is probably faster. Something like that. 6th place tie, not bad. Still not level clear. Okay, are they pulling that same trick? I have vague memories of what's happening here. I think... yeah, this isn't going to go down, is it? This is going to go up. We're going back to the 14th level. So weird stuff is going on here. We're not done with this level yet, but we also weren't done with the goblins on the 13th level, was it? Yeah. Delvers. Filthies poachers. Why Monarch comes down here always is stirring up the trouble. Grits, a goblin. Grit's the same goblin that gets a more prominent role in The City Beneath? What was... Oh no, that was Gristy, wasn't it? I think that was Gristy. Can't remember the name offhand. Okay, back on the mud level, but we do indeed go up one more time. Goblins, yep, definitely getting a lot of goblin lore here. Oh, also I should be going back. Ah, shoot. Goblins are often misunderstood creatures. What? What? No, I don't mean that they're not actually greedy, treacherous creatures who will smile at your face, then stab you in the back. It's just that they don't talk very clearly. Lombus Ocken, Smite Master. Alright, do these stairs have anything clever to say? When the goblins get tough, the Delver gets going. A joke among the members of the Smite Masters Guild. The intricate twistings and turnings of many a dungeon might leave lesser souls bewildered, but fear not, we will impart to you all the latest techniques of professional dungeon extermination. Heard of the Smite Master Clearing School. One of the easier holds, but not the easiest hold. Smite Master Clearing School. Be the tutorial. Right, we've already read that. Okay. Back on the 13th level, but this time we are all the way over here. Now, we did already clear this level. We have the... Oh, this is something, actually. You didn't get to see these doors in Journey to Rooted Hold originally, because you didn't have Sister Gates until the City Beneath. So this would have just turned into floor. It's very handy being able just to see where doors used to be. Anyway. Hello, Goblin. Ah. Back to some Goblin rooms. I can deal with that. Oh, that's oops, that's a force arrow. I guess we'll wait. I have a feeling that that was not, in fact, the fastest way to do that.
Beethro.
Nope. Hi, Health.
Howdy, old Budkin. Got my money?
You know there's no gobbin money.
Ha 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 ha! Yes, yes.
That's a laugh.
I like to tire you some, just for jokes.
Hire you some just for jokes, you say?
Now we gonna kill you up good, cause I hate you so deep, Budkin. I hate you deep as bits.
Never trusted you anyway.
But little Halfy, that's him. I tell you a secret. We knows not to touch him. He got immunity.
What do you mean?
He's marked so any Netherlands sees it. We don't kill him.
Okay, so Half is marked and is special in some way. Also, I screwed that up.
Uncle Beethro.
Okay, we don't need to hear this again.
Howdy, old bud. Now we gonna...
So let's just do this trick. There we go.
Stow our half away, brother Greenskins.
Don't worry, Unc. I'll be fine.
Yeah, you got immunity. If I do that, I can't actually kill you. Unfortunate, but... If I do that, then you get around me. I'm actually not in a very good spot here. Okay, that... If I got you both on the same side of me yet. Ah, goblins. Okay, you know what? This worked fine. let's just come back down here. Not how you do this room efficiently. Was that like 50th something place? I didn't quite see it. Oh, hold on. I have an inkling. Is it actually faster to bypass these goblins? This is an unrequired room. But I'm wondering... if I start the room like this, those two goblins are just dead. That's gotta be something. Third place tie. Ah, close enough. Alright, so we are back in Goblin Land here, suddenly. So we've gone up 2 levels, so we're making backward progress. But we do have a way into this little construction, and I guess the Goblin Fortress or prison or whatever this is. Be good for your morale, just be kept in a cell with a whole bunch of skulls. Wonderful. Anyway, this is going to be a goblin guiding puzzle to kill these 2 serpents. Probably only going to take me a couple of minutes, but you know, we'll leave this for next time. Right, so finished off decoys. It was pretty fast, pretty fun, and more goblins next time, and rescuing health. I will see you then.